Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to A.O.S Academy's YouTube channel. Here we talk about everything related to language studies. If you are actually learning, or if you're even perfecting your English language, we can always assist. Likewise, if you are preparing for internationally recognized tests like IELTS, like TOEFL, like even TEF Canada or TCF Canada for French language, we can always assist with that as well. And we are always wanting to work with clients who are currently working on their applications or their permanent residency programs, be it for Canada, for US, Australia, the UK, France, or Germany. Now, as you know, it every day we are always scheduled to start our live Q&A sessions every day at exactly 3 p.m. West African time and 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And today is not going to be different. We are going to actually start with our Q&As shortly. Now, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, then please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit on the notification bar to get notified anytime we drop a content, and like and share this video with your friends and with your family. Now, today we are going to be responding to the question 370, and the question actually states that how to be accepted by work permit by Dagmawit Selesh from Ethiopia, and it's always extracted from our JAPA to Canada in 2023 webinar Q&As, as you know it already. Now, I believe the person is asking about how to first of all apply for work permits and how to get visa approvals from the visa officer. And when it comes to applying for work permits, I think I've heard a lot about how many agents, many consultants, and you understand, successful immigrants have been doing it. And I would say there's not really one sure way, or there's not really one major way, so to speak, that you can do it. There are various ways you could go about it. But one thing to always take note of is that in every way you are going to be working about your work, going about your work permit, always ensure that you are truthful, you understand, honest with every step of the way, and you actually tender documents that are legit, that are reliable, documents that will not actually at the end of the day affect your status in Canada. And that being said, I'll state that according to IRCC, the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, if you want to apply for work permit, you need to have some certain requirements. Is that you have to have a valid job offer from a Canadian employer, and this has to be a job that is, depending on the kind of work permit you want to receive, either a permanent job, you understand, or a contract job, and a job that is going to be full time, that would have some particular thresholds in terms of the roles and responsibilities you are set to do based on your occupation, the amount that is going to be either a par or even more than the minimum wage of Canada, and also the job offer has to be a job offer that has a date. Do you understand? And the amount that you are going to actually receive on an hourly, on an or an annual basis. So that being said, after you get a job offer, which is either going to be a job that has an LMIA, a labor market impact assessment report, or a job that doesn't actually have, that is exempt from LMIA. So and we have different kinds of jobs that way. Now, after you have gotten that job offer together with the LMIA report or not, then you will now need to apply for your work permit. And how will you apply for your work permit? You have to submit those first document, the valid job offer letter and the LMIA report, together with your CV if you have it, or with the Canadian resume style CV. You also need to have some proof of funds if it is needed for either an LMIA or non-LMIA job. Do you understand? And you need to have all other documents depending on the kind of job you are actually applying for. And this is the catch to it. In order to be accepted by the visa officer, in order for your work permit to be approved, this has to be an employment that is not shady. It has to be an employment that is not having some unexplained facts to it. Do you understand? It has to be visible. It has to be a job that would not cause problem in the Canadian job market. It has to be a job that other Canadians or other permanent residents can actually do in the country. You understand? And as a result of that, it's not an in-demand job. It has to be a job that, you understand, if a foreign worker is coming to Canada for, it is actually a job that's worth it, that worth the amount of stress, the amount of funds, the amount of effort that it takes to actually move from one's own country to that country. And not all jobs would require that you actually come with your family members. There are some jobs that could sponsor. You understand? We have visa sponsored jobs, but you have to be very careful because there are scams around in order not to get a job offer you feel it's okay and later get um, flagged for misrepresentation by the visa officer, or even banned for 2 to 5 years from actually coming or even applying to any program for Canada immigration. So that being said, if you want to also get accepted or approved by the visa officer, you have to be very well eligible for that particular work permit. For instance, if you're going on an open work permit, you have to be the kind of person that will be guaranteed of an open work permit. And if it's an employer specific work permit, the employer should be willing enough, should be open enough to want to also employ you. And you mustn't go beyond, you understand, what is approved for you to do. Take for instance, many people would like to buy job offers. They would like to, you understand, just to leave their own country, to, in the words of, of a Nigerian, JAPA from their country. And you have to be very, very cautious of that. When people are asking you to buy a particular job offer, asking you to involve yourself in things like that, an LMIA, for instance, an LMIA report is meant to be a what they call it, a cost that will be incurred by the employer, because it's the employer that wants to actually get a foreign worker, not you that would now pay for that particular job offer. Do you understand? By actually funding the LMIA report. So you have to be very careful, and you have to ensure that you are not being duped, you are not being scammed, and the agents, the so-called agents that would assist you, or if you would do it yourself, you have to make sure that you are not falsifying any documentations, you are not actually going above the law. Do you understand? And always make sure that everything you tender is something that you can always back up anytime you are being called upon to actually talk about it. So thank you very much. I hope that answers the question on how you can be accepted for work permit. If you have any questions as regards this, you can always drop it on the live chat section or on the comment section of this video. And do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit on the notification bar to get updated anytime we drop a content, and like and share this video with your friends and family. And if you want to contact us, you can always go on our website, aosacademy.com. You can always send us emails on admin@aosacademy.com, or even as well chat us up on our WhatsApp number 081077144449, or the Canadian number +16479474399. So thank you very much once again, and I do hope to see you in the next Q&A sessions. Bye for now.